Hello everyone, welcome my YouTube channel. We are doing the review of the Rondo Regent wine from the Turnau winery, which is one of the biggest wineries in Poland. So I have opened this wine 1 minute ago, and I just wanted to prepare some wine for aeration and for let's say consumption. So we'll start the review from the eye, of course. So the wine is very. The wine is clear, bright. It's very interesting on the color. It's kind of a developing color. It's ruby or more deep garnet color, and it's moving to the ruby. So I can see that it's a garnet with a ruby tinge color, and it's kind of a deeper color. It's very interesting. It's very nice. The viscosity of the wine. The viscosity of the wine is medium. The wine is crying, very nice. Very interesting color. For Rondo Regent, it's very extracted, I think. Probably, I'm not sure. I don't know too much about this wine, but maybe it was fermented on the skins or something. I don't know. I have to check it for you. Okay, let's move to the nose. On the nose, it's clear, it's very pleasant, it's fruity, lots of berries, stone fruit. There are lots of cherries, blackberries, blueberries, also strawberries. There are also some aromas of herbs. I mean herbal aromas like allspice, like piña, black pepper, slightly curcuma. It's also slightly nutty, like a kind of a roasted nuts, burnt nuts. I hope you know what I mean. Slightly smoky, like a smoked walnuts. Very well integrated aromas. Very pleasant. So let's move to the palate. This wine is before aeration, so we'll have two versions of this wine, one before aeration, one after. And now let's try the wine before aeration. Okay, the wine is dry. The acidity is medium. Tannins are medium. There is also a medium level of alcohol in this wine. Let's focus on the palate. The body is low to medium. It's low to medium, but it's kind of a medium body. Yeah. It lasts long. It's slightly rustic. On the palate. Some kind of a burnt aromas, nutty, like a root vegetables. I can feel some ginger, even some horseradish, some spicy vegetables. I hope you know what I mean. But it's very pleasant. It has some weird freshness in this fruity, vegetably flavors. It's very interesting. There are also some kind of a herbal flavors in this wine. I feel cloves. I feel cloves. I feel cloves. I feel black pepper, of course. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. There is cocoa and some kind of a burnt coffee. So it's evidence of oak, in my opinion. The cocoa and the burnt coffee, I think it's evidence of oak. Very pleasant. Okay, I think we can summarize this wine. The level of the alcohol in this wine is 13%. So it's medium to high level of alcohol, in my opinion. With this body, it could be a little bit lower, in my opinion, but it's still very nice and pleasant. I think it's a very good wine by the glass, but it will go in pair with some food. In my opinion, this slightly rustic character of this wine go in pair with a game, with a slow cooked game under some forest mushroom topping served with burnt toast. I think it's very, very interesting pair. I think it will be very, 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 very well integrated food and wine, because the rustic character of the rooty vegetables go in pair with the leafy taste of the forest mushrooms. The burnt toast will be underlined by the slightly burnt cocoa, which can be found in the flavor of this wine. I think it's very good food and wine pairing in the game, which I said. In my opinion, the wine can be aged up to 5 years, but it's ready to drink. It's ready to drink, but it can be aged up to 5 years. I think it's a medium range wine. It's very well done wine, especially for the Polish standards. It's very good wine, I think. The very big minus of this wine is the price. It's around 20 euros, 17 pounds, but I understand that Polish winemakers which are trying to do high quality wine have to sell the wine for some bigger amount of money, so I understand it, but yeah, it's kind of a lot of money for Polish customer. In general, I recommend this wine to everyone. It's worth to try it because it's a Polish wine, so it's kind of a unusual thing in opinion of old wine-making countries. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very well done wine. The wine comes from the northwest Poland. There is a maritime climate, and I think it has some freshness which can come from this cooler climate. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, so that's it. It's very interesting wine. Rondo Regent, blend of these two wines in this bottle. Yes. Okay, I forgot about trying the aerated wine. So maybe it will be even better than maybe it will be even better than the not aerated. Mm. 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 Very interesting, very interesting, very interesting, because the nose hasn't changed too much. The nose of the wine is still very fruity, lots of berries, lots of herbal aromas, but the palate has changed. The palate has changed. At this moment, at this time, the wine has more, let's say, character. The rustic flavors of kind of rooty vegetables change into fresh, fruity, cherry, plummy, blackberry aromas. It's very fruity at this moment after aeration, so it's very interesting. Yes. Okay, my opinion about this wine will be expressed in the points. So for the eye, I will give 4 points, because the color is very nice, very interesting, very developing. It's a very pleasant color, which is very extracted and reminds me some jewelry of my grandma. So 4 points. For the nose, I'm giving 3 points for the nose. For of course my pointing scale is up to 5 points. So eye 4 for 5, nose 3 for 5. Palate is for the palate I will give 4 points, because it depends what flavors do you like. Before the aeration, wine is more rustic, more developed, more like a more combined. There are lots of different flavors which I combined in a very good way. But after aeration, it becomes fresher wine. So 4 points for the palate. In conclusion, I'm giving some extra points for let's say the label, for the price, for general possibilities of food pairing of this wine. So I will give 3 points, because in my opinion the wine is way too expensive. But anyway, it's 14 points for 20. So it's very good result anyway. Thank you very much, and just try this wine by yourself. Cheers.